Alexis Rhodes grew up in Alice Springs, and despite her laid-back attitude, it was obvious that she had the talent, drive and ambition to make it to the top.
First time I got on a bike, I was about 5, and like every kid has their BMX and enjoyed that. And then when I was 15, I began track cycling and eventually moved across to the road.
Simon, there's a crash. A nasty fall, a very nasty fall.
I think I'm naturally a pretty competitive person, and cycling allows me to channel that. There's never really been a moment in my life where I thought, wow, I think I'm going to be a cyclist. It's always just from the moment I started, I really enjoyed it, and I'm still at it 10 years later. I think the difference between a good club rider and an elite athlete is the commitment. I mean, a good club rider can go out 2 or 3 days a week, put in 100%, but an elite athlete, it's all the time. It's everything you do. I train properly 5 days a week, and then the other 2 days will be recovery days, so they're usually about an hour easy on the bike. On an average week, I'd probably train about 600 to 700 Ks. With the time trial, it's just you. You're out there by yourself for 40 minutes, and you're either the best or you're not. And then on the other hand, you've got road racing, which is it's a team sport, and so many tactics come into it. You could be the strongest rider out there, but you've got someone who's a lot smarter than you and they'll beat you. And so, you've got so much variety and you race so often.
In 2005, the Australian women's cycling team was decimated by a car accident in Germany, which tragically resulted in the death of Amy Gillett.
I'd like to express my great sadness about the terrible accident which has affected the Australian women's cycling team in Germany. It's one of those awful tragedies. Alexis
suffered 31 fractures between her neck and waist and was in a coma for a week.
I broke my nose, fractured 2 vertebrae in my neck, 7 in my back. I think I broke 12 or 13 ribs, broke my scapula, broke my sternum and crushed my lungs and bled into them. That was not the most fun thing. And then broke, I think, 5 bones in my hand. And chipped my tooth. But got that capped, but didn't do the best job, so.
In a remarkable show of courage, Alexis got back on the bike and made the Australian track team at the Melbourne Commonwealth Games.
I was really fortunate that I had the Australian Institute of Sport and a lot of the Cycling Australia national team doctors and physios, and having those people so motivated to help me motivated me so much. And I was fortunate that I was able to recover 100%.
Ready and raring to compete in Delhi, she's one Australian athlete who won't be intimidated by the Indian conditions.
Being born in Alice Springs, I'm used to the heat, so I'm hoping Delhi won't faze me, although I've heard it's quite a lot more humid than the desert. I'd like to medal in the time trial, and I'd really, really love to be part of the team that wins the road race. I don't think I could win the road race, but I think Australia's a really good, strong team, and I think one of us can.